Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the Random Pick. Yes, that's right. We made it. It's Sunday. We can take a day off. No, it's literally every day we're on this grind making videos, which is great. I really enjoy it. So, welcome to the Random Pick today. I've gone with a 25 to 50k budget between the three players for each player because I was hoping to get like a 200k team in total, which means that I could spend about that on my main three players. On page number 2, the highest rated player we get is 86 rated Socrates, a centre-back Greek from Borussia Dortmund, and he's actually known as one of the better centre-backs on the game, so I'm happy to bring him into the team and see what he can do. Hoping for a couple more attacking players though, and on page number 7 we get our second player here, which is going to be 85 rated Iago Aspas, whose card actually looks pretty insane. And if you do enjoy today's video, guys, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Let's try and hit 1500 on this video. And then we get our final player here today, which is going to be the 86 rated Diego Costa. It could have been Miranda, but you know, who wants another centre-back in the team? I want my random pick players to get in on the action. So, yeah, we've got two Spaniard strikers. So I figured they're from different leagues. We can make that work. We can hybrid this squad up a little bit. Hopefully, anyway. I'm going to go with the 4-4-1-1 today. So one of those attackers is not going to be the out-and-out striker. He's going to be the centre forward. Shall we see who that's going to be then, shall we? I've obviously gone for Diego Costa as my out-and-out striker. He's just going to sit up there as a target man. And then Iago Aspas is going to work around. You know, he's got pace and dribbling. And he is going to act as like the second striker or just off that main target man. So, and then left centre-back is where I've decided to play Socrates today because he is going to link to a German left-back by the name of Schmelzer who plays for the same team. But in goal today we have got a Greek man from the Premier League, from Watford. It is Karnizis, who played in the Serie A last year. He used to get a strong link to Manolas, but he doesn't anymore. But it's fine. I get strong links to both my Greek centre-backs by using Florenzi and Schmelzer. And they're both solid fullbacks. I like them a lot. And then, of course, we have got Manolas in here. Anytime I use Socrates, I do like to kind of try and get Manolas in as well. Because those two Greek centre-backs, they're actually ridiculously good. I rate them highly. Socrates this year, 86 rated with 78 pace, 87 defending and 84 physical. Medium high work rate, 6'1". That's kind of like up there in terms of stats for a centre-back. He does well, and you pay around 20,000 coins for the privilege of using him. So in the midfield today, I've got two Real Madrid players. I've got Isco, who is someone I like to use every now and again. Solid player on the game, very tricky. And then Casemiro, first time using him this year. Hopefully he'll be good. He links out to Willian on the right-hand side, and then we utilise a strong link to a Barca player in Deulofeu on the left-hand side. Go for it, use the ultimate screen version if you wanted to, but that took me over the 200k budget that I was set myself for this particular video. And then we've got inform Iago Aspas, about 35k paid for him. He's got 3-star skills and weak foot, but 88 dribbling and really good pace and shooting as well. Diego Costa, he costs 20k, 75 pace, 76 dribbling, not great, but he does have 83 shooting and 88 physical and a 4-star weak foot. Hoping that he's going to be able to like hold the play up and let the quick players in Iago Aspas, Deulofeu, Willian, I hope all of them lot can get involved. Well, I mean, I've already played the games. I know that they got involved. This team was pretty solid, I've got to say. It won me the daily knockout tournament in the 4 matches that I played, and you can see some of the goals that we got with that right now. Diego Costa holding it up well, playing it to Deulofeu, who just bangs it in the back of the net. Like, that's a solid strike. I will say it wasn't the best defensively. Like Socrates, he did amazing. He's fantastic. I do definitely rate him. But me, in terms of conceding goals, that happened quite often. Now, don't get me wrong. One of the teams I came up against was like a full stat card team, and the guy had like Martial, Gamero, Inform Alessandrini, all of those players with stat cards. So it was difficult to. It was this guy right here. It was difficult not to concede. Like, I conceded a few goals in this particular match, but you'll notice, you might notice it every now and again. I'm dropping him the little shush when I score. Ended up beating the guy 6 goals to 3, and it was just overall a pretty solid performance. But suspect in defence just because he's so quick when you've got Martial with a +10 stat boost and all of that stuff on it. Honestly, I hope they're not in the game next year. I just don't see the point in them. But especially when you're talking about like FUT champions and qualifications for stuff, why should you be boosting your players? Like, if they're there now, just use them because they're there. But I hope they aren't a pack filler next year and we actually just get rid of them because there's not really much space in the game for them. But we can move on to the main two players that scored the goals, and that, of course, was my main two strikers. To be fair, Willy and Deulofeu both got very much involved. Isco did as well. Casemiro was a rock. Really enjoyed him in the midfield. I'll be using him again. I'm definitely not selling him. Came down quite a lot. He's like 25k now. For some reason, I thought he was a lot more than that. Maybe he was at the start of the game, but obviously a lot of player prices have like halved in the last week or so, just because people thought we were going to get Team of the Year in October, which seems a bit strange. I know they did the best, and we actually know what the Team of the Year will be, but it doesn't seem right like when there was promos out for Ultimate Scream, and I don't know, it just makes more sense for Team of the Year to be in January when it currently is. Whether or not the hype will die down because we already know what the team is and stuff, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Let me know your thoughts. I was also thinking of doing a video on the Team of the Year. Now that we know what the starting 11 will be, I thought maybe I could do one on those 11 players and then like guess their ratings and stats, and alongside like other couple of cool bits that we could potentially get with Team of the Year, which would be like maybe some SBCs for players that didn't quite make it, or maybe like a subs bench for players that didn't quite make the starting 11 but could be in packs as well, just because something else to boost the hype around Team of the Year, considering that we already know it and we're not going to be surprised by who the players are when they just jump into packs and stuff like that. Let me know your thoughts on that. I'd be quite interested to know just your general Totti Team of the Year thoughts. Are you interested? I'm more interested in icons, to be honest with you. I think Hullet and Vieira are still way better than like Totti, Modric, Kroos and Iniesta. Modric will be usable, but other than that, like, just not that bothered about any of them. Kroos won't be quick enough. Iniesta won't be strong enough or quick enough. So yeah, it's just like the same stuff. It's like popularity contest every single year. But we're on to the goals now. The final goals, I think, that we scored with Iago Aspas, who, for me, surprised the hell out of me in terms of, my God, he's good. Iago Aspas, for some reason, that always just seems to be a bit of a joke of a footballer. I don't want to, like, mean any harm or anything, but I swear he performed really badly for a previous club or something, and wasn't known as a great player, but he's obviously killing it for Celta Vigo and doing really well in Spain, because one, he's getting upgrades, so he's obviously scoring goals. I'm pretty sure last year he was up there with Ronaldo and Messi for scoring a lot of goals in La Liga, and that's resulted in an 83 rated item this year and an 85 rated in form, so the guy's obviously doing quite well in this latter stage of his career, and I'm loving it for FUT because he's really, really solid. Like him a lot, and I have sold him now, but I'm thinking that I just did that because like he sold for the same price as I bought him for. I wasn't going to lose coins, but I'm feeling like this guy's probably going to get more informs, and when that happens, he's going to be a ridiculous Spaniard to bring into your ultimate team. Also, for 35k, you're getting an 85 rated inform. Maybe that would be a good like investment to have for future SBCs and stuff over Christmas. Who knows? But those were the goals that we scored. It's time to rate the team now. Can't fault Carnesis in goal. You know, I conceded a whole bunch, but that's just what happens on the game. Florenzi and Schmelzer, both very good. For some reason, I kept thinking Schmelzer was Modric, but a bit taller. But it doesn't matter. He still did good. Manolas, rock solid as always. And then Socrates, 4.5 star value for money, 9 out of 10. Really, really like this guy. But of course, he does cost about 10 times the price of what someone like Jonathan Tah in the Bundesliga would cost, or Omar Toprak and stuff like that. So the value for money is not quite perfect. He's still quite expensive at 20k. In the midfield then, two very different players in Isco and Casemiro. Casemiro was a rock and actually helped me out a lot in this team. And then Isco, again, adding flair to the attack. I really like that. Deulofeu and Willian, can't fault them at all. Both relatively high-rated cards this year and both really quick, insane on the dribbling, and actually have some finishing technique about them as well. Really do like them. And then Diego Costa gets a 4-star value for money, 8 out of 10. He got loads of contributions for this team. but I think I would have had more if I had a more usable striker up front. I think I was just playing really well, and even Diego Costa was being able to do the stuff for me. And overall, like an above average rating for the Spaniard, but a much more highly praised rating for Iago Aspas. 5-star value for money, 9.5 out of 10. Nearly perfection. I mean, 8 goals, 5 assists in the 5 games. The guy just felt godly on the ball. I really, really rated him, and I just hope he gets more special cards throughout the year, because damn, he did really well for us today and was definitely the standout player in the team. If anything comes from today's random pick video, it is that Iago Aspas is a quality player on foot, and you should probably use him, because I had a lot of fun. Predominantly left-footed with the 3-star weak foot, of course, and only 3-star skills, but just fire at home with that left peg. He even won stuff in the air for me, for Christ's sake. It was mad. But there you go, guys. That is a random pick for today. I hope you have enjoyed the 200k squad builder. Let me know by smashing a thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to leave your comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Most importantly, have a lovely Sunday. Catch you tomorrow with another video. Peace.